Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Leo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, so wow, your person is showing up as the Tower right off the bat, Aries, Scorpio energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Two of Pentacles, okay? They're viewing you as the Two of Cups, beautiful. In the relationship, we see Temperance energy, wow. All right, so Temperance energy can be Sagittarius. We already have Aries and Scorpio here. This is going to feel like there's divine guidance, that this is a very highly spiritual connection. I love Temperance energy because it also tells me that there's something healing about this connection. So not necessarily a reconciliation or anything like that, but that there's going to be healing and releasing with this person. Now, this is going to be a Tower moment. Now, you're either going to be a Tower moment for this person, or they're going to be one for you, or it's going to be mutual. And we see the Queen of Pentacles. So we see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is somebody who takes good care of themselves, takes good care of their house, their home, their finances. They always look good, look like they're going somewhere. This is somebody who also has been patiently waiting for the one. Now, with the Two of Pentacles here, it could be that this person has options in love. But more so, when this card came out, the first thing I got was this person's in some sort of in-between. So you may meet this person with the Tower moment when they're moving, right? They've recently moved to your area. Hopefully they're not moving away, right? But for some of you, that could be the case. But for a lot of you, it's like you're meeting this person as they're in between jobs, in between homes. The Tower tells me this person is going to be a force to be reckoned with. But I also think that there's serendipity, or there's some sort of element of surprise meeting or coming together for the two of you. Your person may have also recently been through some sort of massive transformation or change. All right, we see the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person didn't see this coming. They didn't see this coming, Leo. With the Eight of Swords here, though, I do feel like your person, with the Tower and the Eight of Swords, I just feel like they've gotten out of some sort of karmic cycle, or they've somehow, some way, they've freed themselves up here. This person could be a little bit of an overthinker. They might be a little bit worried about the timing, but it definitely feels like this is happening in divine timing, that, you know, your angels, your guides, the universe is bringing you two together for a very specific purpose here, Leo. And we see the Queen of Cups. So it does look like this person may have water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Some of you, this person is extremely creative, and they might get lost in their creativity. So they could be an artist or a writer or a designer or something like that. They're showing me people, someone, you know, staying up really late working, or, you know, if they're working on like something they're writing or some piece of art or music or something, you know, they may get really intense. They might kind of go into hermit mode, even though we don't see the hermit here. But I'm seeing like with that Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, like they really get like all like involved. What is the word I'm looking for? They get really pulled into their creativity. I see the Queen of Cups, that this person is loving, they're intuitive, they're sensitive, they have a lot of love to give. And I also feel like there's something freeing about what they've just recently experienced. So I don't know if they're out of a relationship, or they've just finally made a move they were hoping to make, whether that's, you know, with their home, their, you know, location, moving cities, states, or countries, or, you know, changing jobs, starting their own business, for example. How my Leos are going to be feeling, Knight of Cups in reverse. So you're not going to be so sure about commitment here with this person. Now, maybe some of my Leos, you're really enjoying the single life. Okay, for others of you, you might be worried that this person isn't quite stable enough at the time that you meet them, or they have other options available to them. You might be worried about compatibility here. But let's see. What else do my Leos need to know about this person? What else do my Leos need to know about this person? All right, so we get counselor energy. So this person is good at mediating difficult circumstances or situations. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. And I also think this is somebody who keeps their cool in the face of disaster or upheaval or change. So I do think my Scorpios, you're going to really like this person for that reason. Some of you, this person has one or more children from a previous connection, or they want to have children. And we see that this person leads a healthy lifestyle. They live cleanly, they infuse exercise and healthy choices into their daily routine. Beautiful. And we see father energy. This person has one or more children, so for a lot of you, that's confirmation. But we see mother and father coming through here, so I do feel like this person, despite what they're going through or what they've been through here, Leo, this person is really balanced in their masculine and feminine. Now, if they don't have children, this may indicate that they do want to have children, or they're just growth oriented. So, they want to build a legacy with you that may or may not involve, procreating, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we see mama's boy. So maybe this person has a close-knit relationship with their parents, their mother in particular, or they may have a child from a previous connection. It's really coming through here. But yeah, I actually feel like with mother and father, this person might really value the relationship with their parents, might, go and see them often, or maybe as a caregiver for them. But yeah, it feels like family is really important to this person, or that family connection is really important for this person. All right, Two of Pentacles. So it kind of feels, Leo, like you meet this person when they're in some sort of transition or in some sort of in-between energy. Okay, some of you, this person is bald or buzzed, but this is a super specific message, Leo. So it's not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some of you. And it doesn't mean they're bald or buzzed now. It could be that they were at some point in time in their past. This person speaks to you through music. I love that. So some of my Leos, you're going to be getting, messages from your angels and from your guides, or this person's higher self through music. They might write songs to you. Again, maybe some of you, this person is a musician or a writer, or they make playlists for you, Leo, or they share playlists with you. All right, and we see that this person has vices. So this is something to really take a look at. Now, it could be that this person smokes or drinks, gambles. So it is something that you do want to take a look at. But with the Tower and the Eight of Swords, this really could be that this person is freeing themselves from this, or you meet them right as they've quit drinking or as they're quitting smoking or something like that. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we see Asian. So now, of course, this person could be Asian or of Asian descent, or there could be some sort of Asian connection here. So maybe your first date is, at some sort of Asian fusion or Asian restaurant. Maybe this person, has always wanted to go to Asia. Maybe you're living in Asia, whatever it might be. There's some sort of Asian connection here. And it might not be readily apparent. It may be something that you find out after the fact, or when you look back in hindsight, you see that, there's some sort of Asian connection. All right, I'm sorry, I don't know if you hear, it might sound like a baby crying. It's one of my strays who I need to tend to, so I'll be right back, Leo. Okay, Leos, never fear. It makes sense that you would have a cat interrupting your reading. Everything's fine. They were just being needy. All right. So let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos. All right, so we see that this person is in chill mode. dating, weighing their options, taking their time. Okay. And again, that could be that Two of Pentacles energy as well. All right, we see suit and tie. So this person may be successful, a business person. We do see that they're well dressed. All right. And we see they could be younger than you. Okay. So, or there could be somewhat of an age difference here. Now, for some of you, this person may have a career in hospitality. So we see travel, hotel, restaurant, entertainer, customer service rep. And we also see older. So it does look like there could be some sort of age difference. Isn't that interesting in this reading? We get mother and then we get father. We get younger, then we get older. Interesting. All right. What else do my Leos need to know about this person, rather? How else will my Leos be able to identify this person, please? All right, your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So we're currently in Aquarius season. The next air sign season will be in June, so the end of May into June, Gemini season. So between now and June, we'll say this person is coming into your life or making themselves known. This person owns their own home. I definitely do feel like there's an element of success and stability here with this person. Even if they are in the midst of some sort of move, like they could be, they could have sold their home and they're buying a new one, okay? We see they have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. And this person may sing in the shower. Now, this is one of my gym cards, this sing in the shower energy. This is like your endorphins pumping after a really good workout. Or this person, we do see they speak to you through music, so they're musically inclined. So you may catch them singing or humming when they're doing remedial tasks or when they're showering, when they're cleaning up. We also see, Leo, that this person makes something valuable with their own hands. So they're very good with their hands here. All right, so that could be, they're an amazing cook and cooking is their love language. This person might be really good at fixing things. They could be good at doing hair and makeup or, gardening, playing chess, you name it, whatever it might be. So we see the Two of Cups. This person, Leo, is going to immediately see you as a soulmate. They're going to see you as someone they want to be with. Even if they're in chill mode, or they've been in chill mode, they're going to see that something's very special about you, very sweet. All right, Leo, you have cats wanting to interrupt your reading left, right, and center. Oh my gosh. My cat, whose name is Calle, which in Spanish means street because she's a street cat, just loves to press buttons on my computer, and I can't figure out why the sound doesn't work or why my keyboard doesn't work or why my keyboard's in some bizarre language. So anyway, I'm sorry. It's just funny because my little lions are interrupting my Leo reading. All right, so with the Two of Cups here, this person immediately sees you, Leo, as a soulmate. All right, we see the Seven of Pentacles, but they do see that you're holding back, you're waiting, you're strategic. You're not going to be rushing into anything. And I do actually feel like even though this is going to be a tower moment, probably for the both of you, and there's going to be a real element of intensity here, we see with the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance energy that there is an element of holding back, watching, waiting, making sure that this is really right or the time is actually right. All right. And they see you as the Strength card, Lion energy, Lion energy, Leo energy. So they absolutely see you as in alignment. They see you as passionate. They see you as playful. But, Strength energy is also about you holding back and taming those inner beasts, taming those inner demons, this desire to rush forward. They know that you really want to make sure, first and foremost, that there's actual connection and that this is actually something that's worth investing in. But again, they see you as very passionate, playful, getting a lot of attention, liking a lot of attention. Very sexy energy, very bold energy. But again, my Leos, you're still kind of in this holding back energy with the Three of Swords in reverse. So you could be in a place of healing, or again, you're just kind of holding back and making sure that this is not something that, or trying your best to make sure this is something that doesn't end up, breaking your heart or being heartbreaking or disappointing. So, wow, this person is seeing you as the healer archetype, Leo. So you having a passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, and an ability to help transform pain into healing. Okay. Beautiful. Some of you might work in the healing arts, but we did see Temperance energy here, that this is going to be a very healing connection for you and for them. We see the Knight archetype. So again, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Okay, so they see you as very romantic. They see you as somebody who's honorable, somebody who's loyal, somebody who's, decorum is important to you. Behaving, good and well-mannered, I guess is the word I'm looking for. All right, and they also see you as the saboteur. So there's that strength that they really see and admire and are really drawn to about you. So highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Yeah. So this person sees that you're not afraid to make tough changes, make tough decisions, if it's going to mean that it's better for you in the long run, or you're not afraid to make major changes to somehow improve your life. Now with Temperance energy, I'm not sure you can hear the cats. I'm sure you can. All right, Temperance energy, there's divine timing here. I also think that we have the sun and the moon here. We have mother and father coming through. It's a strong indication here, Leo, that there may be divine counterparts here. Okay? And that you two balance each other in very harmonious ways. All right. Divine guidance, divine timing at work here, bringing you two together. All right. What else do my Leos need to know about this connection? All right. So we see consistent and steady. This person values reliability and follow through. Their actions align with their words. Now that's a beautiful thing. Sometimes it feels like it's rare to find nowadays, right? And we see protective of what matters. This person is discerning about their energy and time, and loyalty is expressed through care. Beautiful. And my Leos, you're going to love that. That is your energy to the core, and this person really embodies that. All right. And speaking of embodying authenticity, this connection encourages you to show up as you truly are. So you're definitely not going to, feel weird about being yourself here. All right. And because they're going to be holding space for you to do that. But I also think because my Leos, you're at a place in your life where you won't, if you can't be yourself, then you're not going to be with this person. So again, we started with a tower moment. Now we're ending with a tower moment. So this connection appears without planning or searching. And alignment finds you when resistance softens and when you least expect it. All right, Leos, let's keep going. What else do my Leos need to know here about this person or this connection? What else do my Leos need to know about this person or this connection, please, Spirit? All right, double confirmation, this is a healing connection. So your romance will transform your life. I think it's going to be healing for you. I think it's going to be healing for them. We see natural evolution. So let the situation unfold naturally. All right. And we see benefit of the doubt. Yeah, because we did get this energy, Leo, of you not being so sure, you kind of holding back. So give your relationship a chance. And this really could be a dream come true. So have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through. All right. Anything we need to know about dates or times here? Anything we need to know about dates or times here? All right, so we see March. So Aries, Pisces energy. Sorry, Pisces, Aries energy. All right, some of you it's happening or unfolding between now and March. Now we are in February when I'm doing this reading. And we see it is happening in the near future. And for some of my Leos, as early as next week. All right, my lovely Leos, I apologize about the little interruptions, but I feel like, you know, your spirit animal, the cats, needed to come through in this reading. So I truly appreciate those of you who are still with me, sending you so much love and light. Take care.